Welcome back to KMOT First News at 6. I'm John Jacklin. A state champion is joining the national champions. Velva's Ben Shep is headed to Fargo. The senior announced his commitment to NDSU football Monday afternoon. Shep was the starting quarterback for VDAG state titles in 2022 and 2024 and had 2 interceptions on defense in this past year's Dakota Bowl against Kindred. The Bison commit earned first-team All-State honors at quarterback and was the 2024 NDHSCA Division A Senior Athlete of the Year. Shep says he will play either quarterback, safety, or linebacker at NDSU. He joins Trayson Eigelhart, Jamestown, and Braden Bossert, Valley City State, as recent All-State Aggies to verbally commit to college programs. Congratulations, Ben. Well, Kenmare Bow Bells girls basketball is undefeated against Class B opponents. It has been ranked second in the state for 3 straight weeks. The Honkers tallied their second win over a top 5 opponent last night, defeating third-ranked District 5 rivals Tioga on the road. Senior guard Michelle Miller speaks to the team's preparation leading up to the matchup against the Pirates.
We practiced with high intensity and we really focused on defense and communication, and I think we played really well as a team. Especially during the week of practice, we had a really tough week.
The team has 4 games remaining in the regular season before the district tournament begins on February 13th. As the schedule ramps up, the Honkers can rely on their experience in big games.
We've got a lot of experience. You know, these 6, 7 girls that are playing right now have played the state tournament, so they don't get rattled real easily, and they're really gritty girls. They work really hard at everything they do. They're really good in the classroom. They're great people.
Kenmare Bow Bells plays Langdon area Munich Thursday and will have another opportunity for a ranked win Saturday against number 5 Bowman County. That's all we have in sports. We'll be right back.